Hello fellow casters, this is Nami Moonlight with Legem Magics, and today I felt like doing a little video to give you a little bit of backstory. Reason why I want to make this video is because I actually wanted to put this in my channel description, but it was too big. So making a video is kind of a loophole. So I decided to write everything out that I wanted to say about my backstory because I didn't want this video to end up being 20 minutes long. I do have a tendency to ramble, or to stray off topic, or just to completely lose my train of thought. So, to save us all the time and hassle, I went and typed it up, just to keep it short and simple. So, I'm going to go ahead and start reading this to you. I was born, baptized, and raised Christian. When I was 3, my parents were divorced, and that's around the time that my mother started shoving the fear of God down my throat. It wasn't as bad as Carrie, but I found it to be mentally abusive. At age 7 was when I saw the Craft movie for the first time. My dad actually encouraged me to watch it. And it just clicked. My desire to know more about witchcraft was so intense and hard to contain, but because of my mother, I was afraid to pursue it. At age 13, my dad won full custody of me, and I was finally able to break free from my mother. I haven't seen her since, but that was more of her choice than mine. With my newfound freedom, I went crazy researching everything that I could to learn more about witchcraft. Along the way, I discovered Wicca, paganism, neo-paganism, voodoo, hoodoo, Satanism, etc. To me, all these different aspects all had good points to them, in one way or another. So, I chose not to dismiss any of it. Then I came across the term eclectic, and ever since then I've identified myself as an eclectic witch. Through my teenage years, I didn't have much in the way of money, so my practice mainly consisted of meditation, candle magic, and a whole lot of soul searching. Through this, I found that I was a psychic empath, but I'll get more into that and how I figured it out in another video. Shortly after graduating high school, I met my now ex-husband, who was a Native American shaman. You would think that a witch and a shaman would understand and share ideas and beliefs with one another with acceptance, right? Wrong. So wrong. He criticized how I practiced and would constantly degrade me about it and my knowledge of the craft that I had researched for 5 years prior to meeting him. Due to this, I spent our entire relationship, which was 6.5 years, without practicing. You were probably wondering why I didn't just dump his ass, right? Well, it was because I was young and stupid, and he took advantage of that. And I ended up in a very abusive relationship with him, mental and physical. But it wasn't all bad. I did get a beautiful daughter out of it all. Me and my daughter did manage to get away from him and his abuse, and we couldn't be happier. I also reconnected with my high school sweetheart, and we are now engaged, and our wedding has been set to happen in 2017. Once the stress of the divorce and custody wore off, I was able to practice again. Plus, I had the funds to buy all my witchy goodies. My fiancé may not share my beliefs. He is a Buddhist, but he accepts me for who I am, and he doesn't criticize what I do constantly. So, my freedom... Sorry, misread that. So with my freedom to practice, a lot of people have finally learned that I am a witch, and some of them have asked me to do spells for them. After doing a bunch, I decided to start Legem Magics as a witchy business that I can run from home. Recently, I've been doing a lot of spell bottles, and right now I have 3 that still need to be made, and I do intend to make them on camera for you all to see. Right now, I'm just waiting for someone's birthstone to arrive in the mail, but once I have that, I'll be ready to make those videos. And that was all that I typed up. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I have a tendency to just draw a blank. So, I'm just going to end this video, so I, again, don't drag it out. So, catch you next time. Until then, blessed.